subscription list is different than the component and the manage list because it actually does not use components. So if you have a list, you could actually import it into the subscription list. And that may sound like, why wouldn't you, if you have a list already, why do you need to import it? You can have a bunch of different IDs from view responses or from an outside study. Say you did an outside program outside of ARCS, but you collected the panelist IDs. Now you want to bring them into ARCS to either ask follow-up questions or actually for compensation. You can do that via a subscription list. One of my other customers has used it as they wanted to know people who drank sweet wine. They didn't have that information readily available, and they needed to do a really fast study on it. So they were able to export the information from the quick poll into an Excel form, into a list, and then import it into a subscription list and add it as the quota. In order to do that, all you need to do is add a name, click on subscription list. It could either be if you have a max number of subscribers or unlimited, and then you would just click save. Now here you can see the information. It is allowing absolute restrictions because it does not know who you're bringing into this list yet. It is panelists only, and you get the validation that it's a subscription list. To import the panelist, you would go to your manage, or the people icon as I call it. You're going to import a list. You're going to use the search, the browse, to search for your list. First row, if it's not a header, you could uncheck that. In this case, I know my first row is a header. And I actually recommend that for doing the import, and that your column with the panelist ID is recognizable, and you'll see why. So it is comma, whatever, that's fine. So now here, all I need to do is say that this column, panelist ID for my spreadsheet, is their panelist ID. If you have a unique attribute such as an email address, you can use this as well. In this case, I'm just going to click next. Are you sure you want to import these panelists into your list? I'm going to say yes. And now I've got 77 panelists in my list. I can, if I wanted to, just send a communication, or I can use this as a study pool, quota pool. If you have any questions regarding subscription lists, please let